Stephen King fans, we need to talk about Dick Hallorann. The prequel series Asterisk, Welcome to Derry Asterisk, is giving us a much deeper look into one of the most beloved characters from Asterisk, the Shining Asterisk and Asterisk, Dr. Sleep Asterisk, and what's happening to him is truly terrifying. This latest episode just dropped a bombshell that will have massive consequences for him, and possibly the entire Stephen King universe. We were first introduced to the kind-hearted chef Dick Hallorann in the 1977 novel Asterisk, The Shining Asterisk. He was the one who explained a psychic ability known as the Shining to a young Danny Torrance at the Overlook Hotel. He even made a brief appearance in the original Asterisk IT novel, mentioned by Mike Hanlon's father. While Asterisk Dr. Sleep Asterisk gave us more of his backstory. Asterisk, welcome to Derry. Asterisk is finally putting him front and center, exploring his early days in the military and his first encounters with Pennywise. Episode 5, titled Neibolt Street, just took a dark turn for Hallorann, and it all comes back to one very important object, his metal lockbox. To understand why this is so huge, we need to look back at Asterisk, Dr. Sleep Asterisk. In that story in adults, Danny Torrance is haunted by the ghosts of the Overlook, especially the terrifying woman from room 237. He seeks out Hallorann, who reveals he had a similar experience. Hallorann was tormented by the ghost of his abusive grandfather. It wasn't until his grandmother, who also had the Shining, taught him a powerful mental trick. She taught him how to build a lockbox in his mind, a psychic prison to trap the darkest things he would ever face. He then passed this knowledge on to Danny. Hallorann own box contains the vile spirit of his grandfather, and who knows what other dark entities he has encountered. It's his ultimate defense mechanism. So you can imagine what would happen if that box were ever opened. And that's exactly what Pennywise has been trying to do. In Asterisk, Welcome to Derry Asterisk, Hallorann has been using his Shining ability to hunt Pennywise. He's a serious threat to the entity. In episode 3, he psychically located its lair, letting Pennywise know that there was a new, powerful player in town. By episode 4, Hallorann and a team of soldiers descended into the sewers to confront the monster. But it was ready. Hallorann stepped into the water and was immediately pulled into a psychic trap, a nightmare vision. He found himself in his grandparents' bathroom, with his abusive grandfather demanding he open the lockbox. Hallorann refused, and his grandmother even appeared, warning him not to do it. But this was Pennywise's world. The vision twisted. His grandfather morphed into the killer clown, and after more taunting, the box flew open. The episode ends with Hallorann escaping the sewer, but the damage is done. In his mind's eye, he sees his lockbox wide open. All the horrors he spent his life containing are now free. This is a brilliant and cruel move by it. This ancient cosmic being has things it fears, and a powerful shiner like Hallorann is one of them. He could intrude on Pennywise's domain, something it is not used to. So, in a move of self-defense, it targeted Hallorann's greatest vulnerability. All those dark things that were locked away are now free. And as Hallorann himself said, the darkest things are the hungriest, and they'll eat what shines. What does this mean for Hallorann going forward? He's now a deeply haunted and tormented man. The very spirits he locked away to protect himself are now loose inside his own mind, likely working in tandem with This makes him incredibly vulnerable and could even compromise his ability to fight the clown. Will he be able to regain control? Or will these freed spirits consume him from the inside out? This development not only raises the stakes for Asterisk, Welcome to Derry Asterisk, but also adds a tragic new layer to the character we know from Asterisk, the Shining Asterisk. When we see him at the Overlook Hotel years later, is he still dealing with the fallout from this event? Has he managed to recapture those spirits, or are they a constant, whispering presence in his mind? It recontextualizes his entire journey. The prequel is doing an amazing job of weaving these iconic characters and concepts into a fresh, terrifying narrative. The fight for Derry is becoming more personal and more psychological than ever before. What do you think will happen to Hallorann now? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you love diving deep into the Stephen King universe, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next video. See you next time.